So I will welcome you all in this video lecture tutorial, the part 2 portion of nitrogen fixation and symbiosis, the broad topic. So now we are going to start about the role of microorganism in ecosystem. So you can see there are lots of microorganisms available in nature, in soil and water and in the atmosphere. Everywhere you can see lots of nitrogen, but specifically you need to categorize. We have categorized here some microorganisms, how they are helping the ecosystem to maintain the ecology. So first is the generate oxygen in the atmosphere. Almost all of the oxygen produced in earth today occurs by bacteria and prehistoric period. So it is very important thing you need to know, because the bacteria is the only one microorganism who can produce the maximum oxygen in the world. Most of the oxygen producers are cyanobacteria, that is nothing but the blue green algae in the ocean. So in the ocean, if you ever visit, you can see the cyanobacteria is a such type of bacteria. It's called also blue green algae. They produces the oxygen. Second one is the recycled nutrition stored in the organic matters and inorganic form. So microbial decomposition of organic matters releases the minerals such as nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium, NPK, etc. And these minerals are bound up and made available for producers like green plants to use. Okay, and without this recycling, primary productivity of ecosystem would stop. So this is a very important thing, because the microbial decomposition is a very important thing, where NPK is the organic matter releases in the soil, and the plants, they can absorb through water these elements, macro elements, and they produces the glucose molecule via photosynthesis. And if it is stopped, then the ecosystem would have been stopped. So in soil, fungi are the most important decomposers of plants minerals, and followed by the bacteria. So this is a very important thing. You can see the fungi, they actually secrete the extracellular enzymes. That enzymes are very much important to degrade, to decompose all the biological matters present in the soil. Okay, so now third point is it fixes the atmospheric nitrogen into usable form. Only the organism capable of fixing atmospheric nitrogen into usable form is the bacteria. This is nothing but the rhizobium and cyanobacteria. Again, microorganism gives plant root access to nutrition in soil. This is a very important point, because this is a ecosystem balancing factor. Plant root creates the zone of nutrition depletion around their surface by using available nutrition. A group of fungi is called mycorrhiza. You can, I have already told in the class, the VAM, vesicular arbuscular mycorrhiza, VAM is called. This mycorrhiza actually fix the nutrition, okay, in the plant root zone. Allow herbivore animals to get nutrition from poor quality food. In ruminants animal, the ingested food, especially cellulose, lignin, you can see the example is the cow. They actually, their food is the paddy straw, and paddy straw means is nothing but the high content of cellulose lignin. They cannot digest easily. They do not have the enzyme to digest immediately, and they have, they are ruminants type of stomach, rumen reticulum omesan abomesan. These are the fourth chamber of the stomach. They store this food initially, then again they vomit it like this. They take out the food from stomach to mouth, and then saliva and amylase, they will degrade the food and again decompose. So these are the points of useful, means the role of microorganisms. These are the 5 points: generates oxygen in the atmosphere, recycle nutrition, store inorganic matter in the inorganic form, fix atmospheric nitrogen into usable form. Microorganisms give plants roots access to nutrition in soil, and allows herbivore animal to get nutrition from poor quality food. These are the 5 points you can remember. So now is symbiosis. Symbiosis is mean nothing but the act of living together. Symbiosis means you are acting you together and living together. This is the main thing. Two organisms live in a close association. A and B suppose is living together and both are benefiting. That may be temporarily or for a long time. That is also maybe this association is for temporary or maybe for long time. At least one of them benefits from the relationship. That is the another criteria. At least one of them should be benefited. But there are three types of symbiosis. Symbiosis is a mutualism and commensalism and parasitism. So these are the three types of symbiosis. We are going to discuss about one by one. First is the mutualism. Mutualism can be defined as the relationship between two different species in which both partners are benefited. This is the important thing. Both partners are benefited, or the association in which mutual metabolic dependency occurs. So that means in case of mutualism means is the mutual understanding. Both can be benefited. Okay. That is also further if you see in the coral they form in the ocean because the Symbiodinium algae they fix the starfish or jellyfish and they makes the coral. Here also you can see some fishes are also herbivores. The tentacles of the ocean animals they harbors the fishes, they give the shelter to the fishes, so both are benefiting here. So these are further divided into two types. One is facultative mutualism, that is, and the second is the obligatory. Facultative means in this mutualistic relationship, one species can live normally independent of another. That is the facultative. Obligatory means this mutualism, the relationship is obligatory for the existence of single or both species. Okay. So now in the commensalism means eating at the same table. That means it is a kind of association between two or more species. Two or more species. That is very important. Where there is no physiological dependence between them. No physiological dependence, and the activities of the partners are centered around the food. In commensalism, one partner is benefited while the other partners are neither benefited nor hampered. So in the example, you can see this is a deer and few birds are sitting on the deer in the wild photography. This is a wild photography, and this is a type of symbiotic relations between two organisms in which one benefits without affecting the other one in any way. Okay, so these are further divided into two types: is ecto commensals and the endo. Ecto means the outer and endo means in the inner side. Now we are going to discuss about parasitism. Parasitism, you know that the parasites like nick in the hair or a mosquito, or here the example you can see these are the parasites, or some tapeworm in our digestive system, worm, different types of worm. These are the parasites. So parasitism is described as the heterospecific association in which one partner derives all possible benefits and the other is affected. So you can see when the Aedes or Anopheles or Culex mosquito they are pregnant, they are ready to deposit the lay the eggs. They come actually to drink blood from the human. So when they eat, they drink the blood, they suck actually the blood, the human is affected, but they are getting benefited. So this is a type of parasitism. So that may be a temporal or partial parasites or permanent parasites. Permanent parasite means in our digestive tract there are some bacteria, there are some useful bacteria who digest, who secret actually enzyme to digest the food. These are the permanent parasites, and temporary parasites are the mosquitoes or like this. Here is a very important thing is the symbiotic relationships is the ruminant symbiosis. Ruminant symbiosis that I was talking in earlier, when actually the cow they eat the cellulose paddy straw, cellulose and lignin content paddy straw they cannot digest. They just eat and half digested product is entered into the stomach, and their stomach is four chambered stomach, rumen, reticulum, omesum, and abomesum. These are the four chamber. They actually what they do, they just eat and half digested food. They will take it out in the mouth. Later, they digest again and inside their body. So that means there are some microorganism like bacteria or some fungal microorganism. They actually produces enzyme to digest the cellulose or lignin type of food like the paddy straw. So this type of symbiotic association means the association between the microbes, the bacteria or fungi, useful bacteria or useful fungi with the cow is called ruminant type of symbiosis. So this all about the symbiotic association. So I hope you understand, and if the question comes in the exam, if you are able to write these things, I hope you will get a good marks. Thank you for watching. Thank you.